Hi, folks. Welcome to today's episode of the Chaikin Minute. I'm David Julin. In today's Chaikin Minute, we're going to discuss the ability to save and print chart information, not just chart information, but power gauge information as well. Yes, we do have, as part of your Chaikin Analytics membership, the ability to save a PDF to your computer or therefore print that PDF. I'm going to show you how to do that and the information included as well. We are currently on the chart for PNW. You can be on literally any stock or ETF chart. And in the top left corner of the chart, you will find the little Acrobat button, the PDF button. When hovering your mouse over this, you see, of course, it says download chart to PDF. Pretty self-explanatory, folks. That's literally exactly what it does. Upon clicking here, and I'm on a Mac, so if you're on a PC, it'll look a little different. A little window will pop up. It will ask you, do you want to open it? Do you want to save it? What do you want to do? Save is selected. I'm going to click OK. And now this will download to your computer. Depending on your settings in your own web browser, right? It's different for everybody. Anything you download will download to a certain place in your computer. For me, it's my downloads file, pretty logical, right? It is now downloaded. It only takes a second. And I will bring it onto our screen right now so we can all together look at what was downloaded to the computer. So this is the PDF. It is a single page horizontal PDF designed with printing in mind. While our charts, etc., we sometimes refer to as the big blue charts, right, with a blue background, not very printable. This is created with a white background so that if you are choosing to print for your own records or whatever reason, you have the ability to do that without blowing through a ton of ink. There is a lot of valuable information available for you in this single page of information. Of course, right at the top, we see most recent price and the movement today as of the download of this report. And, time and date are here for you as well. You know when this is a snapshot from. Of course, we have the full chart, folks. Everything that you see on the big blue chart is available for you here, right? We see our long-term trend line, our short-term trend line, the Chaikin volatility bands, money flow, overbought, oversold, relative strength versus the SPY, and the weekly power gauge history, all listed here, right? Oh, what was the relative strength and power gauge rating at that time? Everything was red. Money flow as well, right? You have that info for you. Beyond just the charting information, there's other important info. Power gauge information, of course, included, but not just the overall power gauge rating for this stock bearish, but the ratings for the four categories as well. We can see technicals are bullish, financials are neutral, and earnings and experts are very bearish for PNW. The word explanation, right? Basic English explanation of the bearish power gauge rating. What does the bearish power gauge rating mean? Likely to underperform the market over the next 3 to 6 months. That's what it means. That's what it means. We also include some very important numerical info here. Market cap, always vital. Yield, of course, we would care about yield, especially when looking at utility. 52-week high and low. Estimated upcoming earnings and the date that it will be reported. All of this information available for you in this PDF. If you just saved this PDF, great, save it. It's yours, right? If you want to print it, easy. You can print this. It will be one page for your records, whatever you choose to do with it. It is yours. Now, you can do the same thing for an ETF, folks. XLE, for example, right? I can give that a quick download, bring up XLE. It is exactly the same as a stock. There's no difference except there's a little bit of missing information, right? We don't have the 4 categories because that's not used to create the ETF power gauge rating. It's used in the individual stock ratings, which are then they themselves used in the ETF rating. And of course, we don't have earnings information because ETFs don't report earnings like stocks, like actual companies do. ETFs are a grouping of stocks altogether. But all of the other information is on this PDF in the exact same way that it is for stock. We hope you've enjoyed today's Chaikin Minute. We'll see you again tomorrow.